The movie starts with Mr. Han, who runs a kung fu school in Beijing. Mr. Han has a very talented student named Li Fong. He is also his niece's son. Li Fong's mother, Dr. Fong, comes to Mr. Han. She tells him, "I have already lost my elder son by following the path you showed me. Now I don't want to lose my younger child." Dr. Fong tells Mr. Han, "I've got a job at a big hospital in New York, and my son and I will be moving to America in just a short while." Li Fong also overhears their conversation. Li Fong tells her mother, "You didn't even bother to ask me once. You made such a big decision alone." Dr. Fong tells Li Fong, "I don't want you to fight. That's why I'm moving to America." Dr. Fong and Li Fong arrive in New York. At night, Li Fong comes to a pizza shop to get pizza, where he meets Victor and his daughter Mia, who are the owners of the pizza shop. The next day, Li Fong comes to his school where his mother introduces him to his tutor Alan. While returning from school, Li Fong meets Mia again and helps her carry her belongings, and the two of them become friends. The next day, on the train, Mia's ex-boyfriend Connor sees Mia and Li Fong together, and he punches Li Fong in the eye. While returning home, Mia tells Li Fong that Connor practices karate 24 hours a day and wins 5 boroughs karate tournament every year, which is a very dangerous tournament held on the streets. Mia brings Li Fong to Victor, who does his eye makeup. Meanwhile, Mia tells Li Fong, "My father was a very great boxer of his time." At school, Connor bullies Li Fong, which leads to Li Fong fighting him. But Connor overpowers Li Fong. Just then, the school guards arrive and stop them from fighting. At night, some people attack Victor. Li Fong fights them to save Victor and beats them up, making them flee from there. Victor tells Li Fong, "I've taken loans from many people, and now they aren't going to spare me." Victor then tells Li Fong, "I was a very famous boxer, but when Mia was born, I quit boxing." Victor tells Li Fong, "I know someone who arranges fights. He can get me a fight, and if I win, I'll get a lot of money, my debt will be cleared, and my shop will be saved." He pleads with Li Fong, "Train me, teach me kung fu so I can win that fight." Li Fong refuses him and tells him, "I have promised someone that I will not fight." The next day, Li Fong calls Mr. Han and tells him, "Someone here wants to learn kung fu from me." Mr. Han tells Li Fong, "If kung fu will help him, then you should teach it to him." Li Fong starts training Victor, and Li Fong and Mia also begin to fall in love with each other. One day, Li Fong tells Victor, "A year ago, my brother and I were attacked. That attack happened after Beijing's big tournament, which my brother had won. The person who lost wanted revenge, so he brought some people to attack us. One of them stabbed my brother right in front of my eyes, and I couldn't do anything, and my brother died." Victor tells Li Fong, "You'll have to get out of this trauma yourself, otherwise it will destroy you." Now, the day of the match arrives, and Victor enters the ring to fight his opponent. In the first few rounds, Victor beats his opponent badly. However, his opponent then beats him badly, causing him to fall down injured and lose the match. Seeing Victor injured, Li Fong gets very scared and remembers the incident of his brother's death. He becomes so frightened that he doesn't even go inside the hospital with Mia. Li Fong comes home and smashes things in a fit of rage. He doesn't even pick up Mr. Han's calls. When Li Fong doesn't pick up Mr. Han's calls, Mr. Han understands that Li Fong is in some trouble. Therefore, Mr. Han comes to America and meets Li Fong and Dr. Fong. Li Fong tells Mr. Han everything. Mr. Han tells Li Fong, "Tomorrow we'll go to the hospital to meet your friend." The next day, Mr. Han and Li Fong come to the hospital to see Victor. Meanwhile, Mia sees Li Fong and angrily goes out of the room. Li Fong introduces Mr. Han to Victor. Mr. Han tells Victor, "Don't worry about the shop. We'll figure something out." After leaving the hospital, Mr. Han tells Li Fong, 5 boroughs karate tournament will start in 10 days, and you will participate in it. You have 10 days to learn karate. The next day, Mr. Han meets Daniel, a karate master, and requests him to come to New York and teach karate to his talented student so that he can win the karate tournament. Mr. Han and Daniel start training Li Fong together and teach him everything. Now 7 days pass, and 5 boroughs tournament begins. Li Fong wins all his matches, and his final match is set to be against Connor. Mr. Han sees Li Fong sad and asks him what the problem is. He tells Mr. Han that Mia is upset with him because when her father was injured, I didn't go inside the hospital with her. Mr. Han tells Li Fong that you should apologize to Mia and try to convince her. The next day, Li Fong meets Mia and says sorry to her, and she accepts Li Fong's apology. Before the final match, Mr. Han and Daniel teach Li Fong every trick to defeat Connor and prepare him fully for his final match. On the final day of the match, Dr. Fong comes to Li Fong, and this time she doesn't stop him. Instead, she encourages him. Victor and Li Fong's fight begins. Connor beats Li Fong badly, and his points also keep increasing. Li Fong also fights Connor, and a very fierce fight ensues between them. Li Fong also beats Connor badly, due to which both their points become equal. Li Fong remembers his brother's death, which ignites a great rage within him. Then, Li Fong kicks Connor hard in the leg, breaking his leg, and he wins the final match. Li Fong gives all the money won from the karate tournament to Victor, with which he pays off all his debt and saves his shop. Before Mr. Han returns to China, Mr. Han comes to Victor's pizza shop with Dr. Fong and eats pizza there. Li Fong also sends a pizza to Daniel. When Daniel opens the pizza box, there's a picture on it with a message that reads, "If you ever need me, you know where to find me." And the movie ends here.